Alright, so this is how we're going to start. Basically, we'll go one by one. You guys will introduce your character, and then I'll release the scene, the synopsis of the event.
I am Arthur, son of Bear, on the great adventures from beyond the shores.
They call me Adelphos. I'm just a simple folk hero. I've traveled all the way from Wizard's Coast, all the way to Neverwinter, and I'm looking just for more adventure.
Hell yeah.
I am Tyler Style.
My stats are ass.
I am a fighter wood elf from the back.
Back alleys.
I'm Haltor. I'm from a shady past, but I do what I need to get by.
That's perfect. That's very fitting. Alright, so you guys are a band of mercenaries that have been working together for maybe about a year. You've been hired to follow these refugees. These refugees have been really through the shit. Their homes are destroyed. You notice that there's a growing trend of nobody protecting these people, so you get paid. So you guys are on a long journey to get back to Neverwinter. That's where they are trying to place their new refugee. So, starting scene, you guys are together and you're just walking along the refugees. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, I can't wait to get to Neverwinter. It's been so long since I've had a nice cold drink of ale.
I thought
I could use for quite the quench.
Beautiful.
You notice that there's a lot of refugees around here that really want to talk to you. They find you awe-inspiring. They look at you like heroes. They're protectors. Ethan, you go first.
I am no hero. I'm just doing what I must. For a shepherd can never abandon his flock.
I inquired why they're so afraid and why they need protectors.
So they tell you that there's been reports of bandits and numerous other atrocities coming and killing the people and stealing their stuff as long as they travel along the path. As refugees are often disregarded and treated like crap wherever it is that they go. Nobody really cares if they go missing, they end up dead or sick.
Does anyone know where any of the encampments are going to be?
There are some possible encampments along the way for the refugees. They do have a bit of a planned route, but it's very dangerous and they don't know if they're going to make it or not. So, Colton, your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm just here for the adventure, to be honest with you.
What adventure is there to be had?
Do you want to talk to the refugees? Do you want to look around?
I'll investigate the area.
Roll perception.
18, technically.
You look ahead and you notice that there's a really wide area that's very open, not about maybe a mile or so up the path. And you want the other refugees to prepare for a possible ambush as you look like it. It's a sweet spot. Any other actions? You get 2 actions each, by the way.
See, I would like to inquire about the refugees, see if there's been any any issues up in front of us that we can avoid.
They don't know anything about the possible issues ahead, but they noticed that in the past few days, before they have hired you, they have lost an account of 16 people have gone missing.
And that's just not good.
They reported this to the local authorities, but the local authorities didn't care. And often they've noticed that a lot of guilds, possible mercenaries that they could pay for, that would serve them, were taking all their money.
Ah, well, this cannot be. It seems that there are ruffians ahead, perhaps.
Nothing I haven't dealt with before.
Colton, you still have 1 more action.
I'm going to try to sneak along inside the tree line to scope out the clearing.
So we'll roll for perception again.
That's a 9.
You look out into the woods. There, you don't really notice anything, but you do stay along the path of the woods. So that's your last turn. Tanner, go ahead.
So he went off into the woods?
No, he's just walking along the line of the woods.
So he's just walking the tree line.
He's still with you guys. He's just taking that barrier.
And we're in the town, correct?
No, you guys are walking along the path with the refugees. You guys
Oh,
are
we're walking with the refugees. What do they got for loot?
They have nothing. They have no
Nothing?
money and little to
So
no
the bandits
food.
took it all from them now.
They've been robbed. They've been murdered. Number of things. They don't have any items in particular interest to you.
Do any of them look like they could possibly be recruited with us? That'd be worth recruiting with us.
They have no combat skill. They're not. These are your librarians, your scholars. They can provide medicinal help, but on a very low skill. These are all low skill type refugees. All the high skill ones have either found a place or
Join the bandits, probably.
smart
Makes
ones.
sense. Since we know that this guy's clumsy with my elven skills, I'll probably go sneak behind him to make sure he doesn't get into too much trouble.
So you stick with Colton, you have one more action.
You want a piggyback ride?
I don't trust his perception. I want to look in the area to see if there's any possible points of interest. Roll what do you- D20?
Yep, for perception.
It should automatically give you the bonus.
Oh, it does?
Mhm.
Then I got a 13.
You look out in the
Yeah,
woods,
I did wrong.
you don't really see anything. You look out into the woods, you don't really see anything. But there is this ever presence that something is going to happen. It's building inside you a
It's
little bit.
impending doom.
So with that last action, we move on to you. What do you want to do?
All right, Decker.
I'm not sure. I guess I talk to some of the refugees and see maybe where they all came from.
So they really appreciate that you took the time to get to know them.
We're
And
still kind of-
Oh, you guys are walking alongside of that. I'm guessing you guys are scanning for both directions.
yes. So they like that you take the time to get to know them, and you do build a little bit of repertoire with them. They like you versus the other ones. They like all of you, but they like you a little bit more. You do hear some rumors about some possible bandits up ahead that they may or may not exist. But there's rumors that certain parts of the path have been known to be attacked or have goods stolen.
How about, is it possible that any of them had encountered said bandits, if they know what they looked like or how they attacked? Or
There's one person that has survived a bandit attack, and he notices that there's a trend with some of the bandits that they do carry a red scarf on the side of their neck.
that's noteworthy?
But they only wear it when they're attacking, not when they are hiding.
Interesting. Does that count as a whole action, or is that just...
That was a really good choice, so I'll let that count as a whole action. I
Okay.
like that. Got one more.
I guess, would I see if any of them had anything to sell, or they got to get by in some form or another, don't they? Or
One of them really likes you and sees that you're a little short on bandages and gives you a very basic medical bandage. It'll heal you for, let's just say, 5 health. Pretty basic.
Health potion, pretty much.
That's just a bandage.
Makes sense.
So,
Before we go any farther, we know that we suspect that there's a trap up ahead, right?
not a trap, but you are hyper aware. You don't suspect anything. You're just hyper aware and you're paying attention. So you guys trot along the path. Nothing really happens, but the refugees are getting really tired and they request to stop. So you guys stop and set up for the night. It is dark. You really can't see much into the woods. Barely can see about 5 feet outside of the camp because, well, it's just that dark and you have the torches inside the camp. So mind you, the refugees, they want to throw a little bit of celebration. They're feeling lucky. Nothing bad has happened. They're not too far from the town itself. So the refugees are approximately 15 in this group. There's 15 of them. So they decide to throw a little bit of celebration of the fact that you guys are protecting them and they like your company. They don't have much to offer, but they give you some meat, some food, a little bit, what they can spare. And you guys start getting a little tipsy. What do you choose to do? You start with you, Ethan.
I gather up my 4 compatriots and I ask them something. So, even though we have yet to be attacked, I still have a feeling that there is a possibility that they may come and strike us at night. It was a common thing in the army that occasional assassins would come into the camp and kill the generals. Now, I say that we all take a 2-hour shift. I volunteer to go first, just to keep watch around the camp and make sure that no one sneaks up on us.
This part, you don't have to take turns. You can discuss how you guys want to do this.
Oh, are you serious though? Like, you think anything's gonna happen?
Well,
I
it's just
concur. I believe I have knowledge in these things. Let's say.
Oh, I just want to sit here and make merry.
Well, I feel like that would be a poor decision. These people are relying on us, after all. Should we not take their care in best heart?
That is true, but there were other jobs that would have paid a bit more.
It is not the money that we are after.
Have you no honor?
What do you say?
I'd say about now is a ripe time for a bandit to attack, if they are watching us.
You see what I mean? Our friend agrees with us.
Well, yes, you could say I'm
I volunteer for
voting.
third watch.
So that's 3 for watch, 1 for a party. So the night moves on. You guys remain ever watchful while, what's your character's name again?
Adefos.
Adefos gets drunk and parties on all the liquor that you guys missed out on.
It's all gone.
Now mind you, you guys are sitting on the front of the camp. So this is the camp here, and you guys are on the front and he's in the center. Make sense? You guys are
Yep.
guarding where the trees are, as behind the camp is just like a cliff. So there's no way for anything to come from that angle. However, if something happens, you guys are pinned. So, you guys watch the tree line, and as you're watching the tree line, there's something moving, but you don't know if it's animal or human. What do you do? Now it's just turn by turn.
I think there may be something watching us. Perhaps a beast, or perhaps man. Are you an archer? Aren't you a skilled archer?
Perhaps.
You want to take a shot?
Is anyone else here proficient with a bow? Perhaps.
I
Let's
haven't.
make a contest. Perhaps a gamble.
See if we can hit it.
I have an idea. What would scare an animal out the most? Simple thing.
Fire.
If it is an animal, it will run away. If it's
What happens if it goes out of control, though? It's the dry season.
true. Well, then should we take the chance?
Sure. Maybe it'll spook some of them bandits out as well.
I like your thought, Diaphilini.
Roll 1d20 and then a 1d6.
Let the chaos unfold.
If you pass.
I guess he's shooting, so 1d20.
D20? On
Yeah,
it?
were we both
Just
want
a
to shoot
regular?
or just you?
You're the one casting the spell.
I don't think we're shooting. I think we're...
No.
You're
I'll,
casting fire, aren't you?
Who's causing the fire?
No, I don't have a fire. I was just gonna say wrap the arrow in.
A flame?
Yeah.
Shoot a flaming arrow at it?
You gotta wait till his turn to do it, though.
No, that's what I
Whose
was
turn is
saying.
it? Your turn, right?
So he prepares the arrow. He gets it ready to be lit. He gives it over to you, but you can't go yet. So you got one
And
more
is he...
action.
And he's doing... All right, I gotta wait till my turn to do that, too.
Yeah, you gotta wait till
Prepare
your
a
turn to
second
cast it.
one.
But he can give it to you.
I will prepare the second one, and I will dip both of the tips into alcohol solution
Tar.
so that they can be lit easier.
Alright, next turn.
So-
Oh, you're drunk off your ass.
As
You
I
are
could
just
do.
passed out on the table. Your pants are gone.
No, come on now, don't do that to me.
Your pants, your arm, some of your armor's even missing. But it's actually just about 20 feet away from you. You just weirdly took it off.
Man.
Got a little too warm. I feel like this is a terrible idea that I just thought of,
Oh, here it is.
but my wisdom being low makes
Huh?
sense.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have any gold?
I'm supposed to have 7.
Tanner,
Yes. So I was trying to see if Decker had any gold because I wanted to gamble with him
I'm supposed
on
to
who
have.
could hit the better shot.
we'll just say you guys have 50 gold. Each one of you got 50
Okay.
gold. You guys got paid for doing this mercenary job.
All right. I bet 5 gold shillings that I can have a more accurate shot.
5 cold
Oh, I
schmeckles.
can't.
Would it
Do
be
you
smart?
agree?
Would it be smarter to launch our arrows side by side and see if we can flush it out that way?
A
Be
logical
creative
approach.
for his fire.
So we're not trying to kill the beast,
We don't know what it is.
or we can't see it.
You guys are
You
trying
just
to
trying to
figure
flush
out
it
what
out.
it is.
You barely see it. It's a
That's
shadowy
awesome.
figure.
Don't you fucking do it.
I say we aim not to hit it, but we hit on both sides of it to try to flush it towards us, whatever it is.
That seems like the greater of the ideas. If it's something harmless, no harm done to it immediately.
Left or right?
I'll take the left.
I'll let
Shoot
you guys
that.
use your turns at the same time. I'll let you
Okay.
go at the same time because I like where this is going.
All right.
So I say, you shoot to the left, I shoot to the right. You two, be prepared. We don't know what this is.
I'm drunk.
You just touch the ground, just like
yeah, right. Neither one of us. That's my bad. I'm talking to the frogs. They're in with us. We're in conspiracy with the frogs.
So you both are aiming for the individual that you see in there and to push them out. You both shoot, so roll 120.
Just a regular.
Yep, just regular.
Do I just hit the die?
Yep.
All right.
Die and then
You click roll.
you could have won.
No. I just saw it said to roll it once,
Yeah,
and I did
yeah.
that.
Oh, there you go. You got an 8. I got a 15.
This still works out.
Just don't make sense.
You both shoot the arrow, but all of a sudden the arrow is caught in midair. You
Nope.
don't realize that it's been caught in midair because you guys were cocky, so you immediately look away and blah. Also, one of the refugees comes up to tell you that he really appreciates you being there and that he really likes you very much. Now you see that the 2 arrows have been caught in the air. Just there's no hands grabbing them, nothing. And then all of a sudden they disintegrate completely. And you see this little blue sliver in the air, and you see it shoot, and it kills the refugee instantly.
Oh.
The refugee dies right in front of you. And all of a
Uh-oh.
sudden you see what was while one figure is now 10 figures in the shadow pushing towards you. You
I have good
I was
night
just-
vision though. Can I roll perception on to see if I can see them even though they can't?
You're an elf, right? Yeah, dark. Yeah,
you
60.
try to look for them, but there's something blocking you from being able to completely see them.
They're using
Almost like a
dark
magical
magic.
barrier of some sort. They all jump out of the trees, ready to fight. You 3 aren't surprised because you were already prepared. You are in the way back useless. You are now in the combat phase. There are 10, but there is another figure that you can barely see, but he is in the back.
10 to 3. These are odds. You're there.
Yeah.
Mind you, they're all in a linear formation outside the trees. They're sort of marching to you with a lot of confidence.
Don't worry, lads. I have a great sword.
Before you can even reach out your sword, one of the other people that came out, they are bandits, by the way. One of them came out and shot an arrow right at another refugee, killing it. They don't really seem to be focused on you, but rather focused on killing the refugees. There are 13 refugees left.
Oh, shit.
Whose turn is it?
Ethan's turn.
Oh, shit. So 10 are coming for us, and they've shot 2 bandits.
Wait, what? Sorry.
I look at you two, I say, focus on the archers.
Are you not going to warn the refugees?
We can't tell if they're arch. We don't know what they are still, right? They're just
They're
shadowy
bandits.
figures. Obviously bandits.
Right.
To make it easier, out of the 10, 3 are archers, 3 are just regular fighters, and 3 are using a slingshot.
So they got a decent range on
I
us.
yell ambush, and then I charge forwards.
As you charge forwards, mind you, they're not focused on you. The 3 slingshot goblins are going to fire their slingshots at the refugees, and they kill another 3.
God damn, what kind of shots
I'd
are
like-
these guys?
Now you're in full combat phase.
So we're in combat phase by proxy, right?
Yes. Mind you, he is drunk in the middle of the table. Middle of the
Can I use my leadership skills to inspire the people? Like the refugees formation?
But I'm going to promise you it's not going to do anything. They're not fighters.
All I need is for them to get hit, not me.
You don't want them to die.
That's okay. We can spare them.
No killing of the innocent.
No, we're not killing them.
No
We're making
sacrificing the innocent.
We're making them fight for themselves. Gather yourselves,
Plus, that's
gentlemen.
not how leadership works. Leadership just gives a +1 bonus and then a +5 in health. It heals a little bit.
Well then, I want to cast my Elven Lineage spell. Since they're using spells, let me get a spell in on them. I want to hit them with my Firebolt. Has a distance of 120 feet. It has +4 hit damage, and then it rolls a d20.
Which
And
one are you
then-
hitting? You hit one of the archers, the fighters, or the slingshots?
Let's see. I feel like the archers are more deadly. Let me go for one of the archers. Wait, who's kind of centered?
They're all linear, so they're all standing next to each
But
other.
who's in the center though? The
Fighters.
slingshots. Let me aim to the one that's closest in the center, to where I might be able to hit one if I miss though. If I got
Okay.
bad aim.
You guys are not going to like how this fight goes, I can tell you now.
I feel like we're screwed.
Damn, Colton being useless.
Somebody could use an action to fucking wink my ass up.
No, you're fucking
No,
drunk.
They
No.
know that Colton's alive. They think he's dead.
Let's keep him that way. He's a stealther right now.
Roll a 1d20 for
The
your
sleeping
fireball.
piece. 1d20? It says right here for the d10. You sure?
Oh,
D10?
roll whatever it tells you to roll.
My bad.
I thought you had to roll d20 to hit.
No, you have to do roll 1d20 to hit and then 1d10 for damage.
So you want me to do the hit
1d20.
first, the damage? So d20. Oh no! It landed on 19, then rolled over to a 3.
Oh, damn.
You
It's
cast the
bad.
fireball, but the fireball gets caught right before it hits the goblin in thin air, and then again is distinguished.
They work on the physical and
You notice that when the goblins move, they're moving in a weird sort of unison, as if they can't act on their own, but somebody is controlling them like a puppet.
What is this witchcraft? Straight sorcery.
You have one more action.
I do?
Just wait. There's only one way for him to come, right? And we're backs to the cliff still.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a feeling
I was
that-
gonna say just like the ground where you stand and maybe we get away, but I don't know.
I don't think there's a fleeing
We're
this.
kind of screwed on that.
I feel like we've already committed and we're too far in.
You're already trapped.
We have
in
to
there.
find the controller. I feel like attacking them isn't going to do anything. We have to find who's controlling them.
By the way, I'm like sprinting straight towards the line.
Can I roll perception or something to see if I can see who's controlling them?
For sure.
What do I roll for that?
Perception.
Just-
for perception.
Should be in skills.
I was all the way over in inventory. So skills, perception.
What?
3.
Oh no.
This is so troll.
Oh no.
So you fail the perception. You can see, but it's very fuzzy. But at this point, the,
Strong sorcery.
the character that's standing in back is just getting real fucking tired of being in the back. So he takes a step forward into light. And you, what is your character again?
Arthur.
What class?
Fighter.
All right, any of you none of you are wizards.
I
No.
think
Warlock.
we're both archers and
Oh,
you-
you're a
you're a
fighter, right?
I'm
no, I'm
fucking
just an
out.
archer or whatever the heck.
Ranger, you're a fighter.
Fighter.
So you notice there's a little bit of an aura off of him. You can sense it. He is clearly a magical being, and he is clearly a strong one. You notice that he isn't human. He's tiefling. And his hands are lighting up in magic, and you can almost see the connection between him and the goblins. He is using them like puppets.
So I could see this all too, right?
Yes, everyone can see it. When I tell you what's happening, you all can see it. You guys are close enough that you guys can use swords.
We got close enough.
Try to go after just the caster and try to maybe disrupt him in a way, maybe break his hold on the goblins or try to mess with it in a way. But
You want to roll for it?
I'll roll for that. I'll try
Can I
that.
follow him into battle? Or am I already over?
You're ready.
I'll just inspire you.
I already missed my fireballs and done caused us more trouble. But nothing's
Roll
worked.
2, 3.
I just yelled ambush and I started charging the
Might
line.
as well so how do I do that? Do I just roll
Just
regular
roll a 1d20.
d20? Okay.
And then you'll
10.
probably roll a 1d8 for your weapon. If you pass
do you
the
have it?
1d20.
So he got a 22 to hit, and he
Awesome.
did 10 damage.
So you kill one of the goblins.
I thought he was
But-
a caster.
Oh, you're doing the caster. You swing for the caster. You do hit him and you cut him, but immediately after you hit him, he immediately heals right back. Almost as if no touch in the first place. In fact, when you hit him though, his hold on some of the goblins dropped, and they dropped dead on the floor. So 3 goblins are gone.
Alright.
However, it's my turn now. Actually, no, you have another action, right? You do. So you got one
Okay.
more action.
Just grapple him.
Just grab him. I don't. Would that be like strength? Could I do that? Can I just
An
grab
action.
grapple?
Let's roll a 1d20. What's grapple do again?
It
It's like
pins,
wrestle it, right?
pins a creature down so that they can't take a
17.
action. Think check. DD5E. It's a special melee attack used to restrain a creature's movement, utilizing the attack action to make a athletics check contested by the target's strength or dexterity. So athletics or acrobatics. So it stops them from moving or using a attack action. So they can't really do too much.
So what'd you roll?
Oh, 17 on the
So
last
you grapple me. So all my entire hold of all the goblins is now gone. You notice that they drop dead instantaneously, lifeless and all. So that gives you the hint that I'm a very powerful necromancer. Everybody got that?
Yep. I could tell by when you first said that they dropped and died.
So now it's my turn.
Oh boy.
I give also the NPCs that I'm controlling 2 actions as well. What's your armor class?
Just like leather or medium or whatever.
It'll be your armor class is 14, and you have all that equipped. And so,
I thought this was going to be a lich.
so your armor class is
You never
14.
know.
Never do.
14. So I throw
I know.
Thunder Blast
No,
at
I
you.
know.
I hit you. I'm gonna roll for the damage. Mind you, this is gonna make you fly back. Two damage. You fly back, and you hit your head on the ground. You are knocked unconscious.
Oh boy. Hi, Colton.
Okay, we'll make this part quick.
Yep. Guess it's my turn.
In,
now?
no.
Oh.
In the Necromancer's full rage, it brings back the goblins to life. His connection, any of them that you killed, are now all back.
Goodness.
Uh-oh.
Try and raise.
The goblins are completely ignore you, and they just slaughter what is left of the refugees. And in one final act of a go fuck yourself, the necromage, just to prove that he can just swat you out of the way, puts you all to sleep.
I actually resist that.
Well, for this, you get put to sleep.
I just stand up.
Tanner gets hit over the head really hard with a club and knocked out.
He looks at you, the last remaining member, that if you do anything, you even come after him, he will kill you and the rest of your family and anything that you love and all of your friends. He will come back here and finish the job.
Does he say that, or is that just like you get from the look in his eyes, or?
He says it. He
Oh, okay.
tells him. It is a warning that he is far more powerful than you. He will knock you off if you're by yourself. You will
And these two
fuck.
are already dead, or he's knocked out.
They're
and he's
all
I'm
knocked out.
knocked out.
dead? But he's knocked out because he's inebriated, right? Is there
He's
any
supposed to
chance of waking him?
No, he's far away. He's in the middle of town. Which, by the way, another little added thing here. You guys didn't see the goblin that was behind the camp, that was hiding, and he already started a fire to burn the rest of the tents down to the ground.
We're cooked, gentlemen.
Literally.
I know you guys can't hear me, but we're cooked.
So I'll give you 2 choices. You can run away, and the story ends now, or you can save your friends and pull them off to the side. Everyone
So-
else is dead.
Let me see.
Do I save anyone today?
All right. And there's time for me to discreetly move them out of the way to where he can't see us anymore.
The wizard, the necromancer, is gone. He doesn't want to even bother with you. However, he does take some bodies with him.
So refugees. So I salvage as many of these guys as I can. And then
Many
'cause
of
the
these
refugees
guys.
are completely dead, right? All of them?
So when you try to rescue the guys, you pull them all off.
Yes.
They will live.
And I have to roll for that, or
No, I'm gonna let you have it because we got like 15 minutes left.
that's good.
Okay, so everybody, you pull it off. So
These
we're gonna call
guys-
intermission here. You guys all got your ass kicked by a necromancer and some goblins. You
Yeah.
guys are completely asleep.
Correction. I didn't get my ass kicked. I
You
was
didn't
out
help.
before it
You-
started.
The
none of
ale
you
got
were
kicked.
part of
You're
the battle.
fucking shit, man.
The ale got to him.